week on SportsLink, we have an exclusive interview with a prominent Gambian boxer.
We also update you with AFCON 2017 qualifiers and more info on local and international sporting scenes.
We'll also preview upcoming sporting activities and events in the Gambia.
And stay tuned as our panelists on Viewpoint tackle the current sporting events.
This week, Soma Legend is an unstoppable force in the boxing ring. Though a humble and respectful man, many opponents find it a daunting task to face him when the tiger is unleashed. From humble backgrounds, Patrick Tiger Mendy has been able to make it, and he hasn't forgotten his roots. He is in the Gambia briefly, but he was able to give us an interview for SportsLinks.
Viewers, welcome to this episode of Soma Legend. With me here today, I have the opportunity of introducing Gambia's finest boxer, Patrick Mendy.
Originally born in Lamen, Ghana. I started boxing in Lamen after finishing my GSS, after finishing my school. So like Sam Corey was my best trainer. He was our president of boxing. So actually I started everything from there, gradually winning a medal from Gambia for the first time in Mali. Then after that I went to Zone 2 to win a gold medal. And from there, I think like for the boxing, another division, get more experience. I decided to go to Europe, UK, and further the boxing. But before going, my main objective is just like go and get more experience, come back in Gambia to do something like developing the boxing. Same time.
Yeah. So basically you started in the Gambia and then you proceeded to the UK. So since you went to the UK, how is it? Is it that, what have you done, what have you achieved, you know? Maybe tell us.
That's a great answer. What I achieved in UK, the times I learned in UK, the first day, the second day, I started training because I was not having a proper experience, in European experience. I was having the African experience. Oh. So having African experience and going to Europe to have the European and African experience together. So I decided to do more training, more sparring, travel to every country to get more experience in boxing. Then later on, that's where I move on to be a professional fighter.
Okay, so have you won any trophy or any boxing?
Yeah, definitely. Like first of all, when I was in the ABA in Reading, TNT, that's the gym I was the home country champion. It was like category 75 to 79. And after that, 2009, I became professional boxer. And the professional boxer is very hard because if people don't know you, you have to get a name. So how can I get a name? I get a name by winning a prize fight. When people are thinking about the money, I'm thinking about putting my name all over the wall. What can do, what can deliver.
Okay, basically, going back what you said, it started all in the Gambia. We stand here in the Gambia, people engaging into boxing, not really motivated into, you know, coming into as a boxer.
When you come as a boxer, I'm always a fighter.
Yeah?
I'm always a fighter.
So
I started from the schools anyway.
Okay.
So like, and from there, my uncle said to me, before you keep fighting in the street, and every time they're causing trouble and fighting every time, why can't you just do boxing? And after that, before that, I used to watch Mike Tyson, Holyfield, Mayweather, not Mayweather at that time, Mayweather wasn't at that time, but Joe Frazier at that time. So they inspired me a lot. I started a lot of fighting. So at least I can check it into a positive side.
Yeah. Okay, we can also see now what you're doing right now. You come back to your country to establish this boxing ring. What is it that pushed you forward? Because we've seen many Gambians that have gone and don't have time to go back to their country. But what is it? What spirit pushed you forward to come to the Gambia and do something amazing?
First of all, if I look back onto Zone 2, I see all the Gambian boxers get knocked out except me. I was the only person with a gold medal. That all alone, like God can select one person, don't open the doors for the others. So that's why I use that in travel and doing. But because I see in the boxing in Gambia back in history, it's been in scandals and so many stuff. So people that being claimed are their president, they're something, they're executive and stuff like that. they don't know the sport and they don't achieve helping the youth. Because the youth are dying to be in the ring and fight and box, but they're blocking their dreams. Well, for me, coming back to the Gambia, open the ring, that's what, that's inspiring a lot, and now they're so happy.
Yeah, the time is running. Could you tell us what way you face pain? Because we understand that when you're doing something that is not common, you might, face one or two problems. So what are your problems?
Yeah, problems, it's a lot.
Okay, mention one or two.
Sometimes it's very hard when trying to do something for the people. Not everyone going to that. Sometimes it's difficult. People, they hate. People trying to do anything mean to spoil your job or anything. People they'll come to you, laugh with you.
Support.
Yeah, they don't support it. Well, like with me, I'm a fighter. I don't give up. I make sure because I want to see all the youth to benefit on it.
That's very good. So what would you advise? I believe as of now you have many die-hard fans over there. Those that would say, I want to be like him. What advice do you have for them?
One advice I have for anyone outside is down education or sport or anything. Anywhere you might go for or anything else, do it. Rush back and develop your country. No one is going to develop your country except you, the party.
Thank you very much for giving us much of your time, I would say. That was it. He said make sure you go for what you want, and that's all. Thank you very much for watching.
Fuck yeah. Pound to pound, Mayweather. Mike Tyson and Holyfield. Pacquiao and Mayweather. Rugby, football, basketball, volleyball. Gambia. Benachin Demoda. GTS. My house. President Jammeh.
Yes, my name is Ashaolu Olaleke Alige. Keep watching Sport Link.
Thanks viewers for watching Soma Legends, and stay tuned as we give you more sport news.
Hello there, welcome to Viewpoints on Sports Link. My name is Wilfred Adam, standing in for David this week on the program. As usual, we have panelists in the house. Starting on my immediate left is Takunda. Takunda, it's good to have you on Viewpoints this week.
It's good to be here on Viewpoint too.
And also, as always, we have we'll call her the First Lady of Viewpoints, always ready, Siracho. It's good to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And in the house, we always have somebody that's behind the scene, but today he's right here in front of the camera. Paul Kwambana, it's good to have you, sir.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, we'll go straight to business. In the world of sports, FIFA, Sepp Blatter, the scandal, everything that's going on right now, we're going to discuss it right here. He decided to step down after the whole corruption scandal and so many things going on in the world of FIFA. We call it the apex body in football. So we'll go straight to our first Takunda. Takunda, you've heard a lot of people talking about Sepp Blatter. Was it right what he has done to step down? I've not listened to a lot of people talking to him in the beginning. What do you have to say to that?
Well, in my opinion, he should have stepped down earlier.
Okay.
It's nothing personal to his achievements or what he has done for FIFA.
Okay.
It's just that in every body, in every organization, there comes a time when you have to refresh. You need something new, you need something different. And when the time came for him to move on, he kind of held on a bit. And now all these problems are coming around, and you have to ask yourself the question, what part did he play in creating all the corruption scandals, if he was involved? We don't really know. He possibly wasn't involved, but at the end of the day, as with any other organization, as I've already stated, after a certain period of time, you need fresh blood, you need something new, you need to introduce fresh ideas. If you just keep on going with the same person and then the kind of problems that surface come around, you then attach those problems to that individual. So at the present moment, we don't really know the facts, but we'll find out. But I think he should have stepped down way earlier than he did.
Okay, he should have stepped down way earlier. Just to also remind us that Sepp Blatter has also done well for Africa. He's done a lot of things for African football. But we are talking about him stepping down right now? Why now? Why not earlier? Just like Takunda said. Let's go straight to Siracho. What's your take on this issue?
Yeah, I agree with Takunda here because he's ruled FIFA for like 17 years. Yeah, that's quite long. He should have come down long since, not now. Now that a lot of the corruption is going on, people are talking about, they're investigating to know what those big men there, what they've been doing, the corruption they've created. Yeah. So now that he stepped down, it's the worst time for him. He shouldn't have done it. Step down now. Yeah, he should have done it. Well, it's good that he stepped down because we need somebody fresh with great ideas. Yeah, he's good. But again, he's done a lot. I would accept that. Yeah, but it's just weird that he stepped down at this present moment now.
Okay, I can see both of you agreeing on the point that it's the wrong time for him to step down. If I've done it earlier, what do you have to say, Paul? What do you have to say on this same
I think
issue?
he's a victim of circumstances, really.
Okay.
I mean, he's done a lot for Africa. I think we all appreciate
we all
that.
agree.
Definitely.
Had he stepped down in 2002, I don't think there would have been an African World Cup. And there's a lot more that he can do for Africa. Let's bear in mind that Sepp Blatter has not been indicted in any of these issues. His name is not appearing on the corruption. I think the only reason he's retiring is that he's being put under pressure by the world, right? He's got many enemies. He's got the English FA, he's got the people from Germany. Europe are hunting him, and they found an opportunity. So I think maybe what happened is that he did not. It's not that he did not resign at the wrong time, but then his enemies found the right time to attack him.
And he decided to succumb.
No way.
In cases like this, yeah, you should not, allow them to take you so easily. It's like you should be resilient as a man, much especially.
But
No, but then, sorry, victim of circumstances.
Yeah,
how is that
honestly.
even possible? Look, think of it this way. How can you have corruption occur for more than a decade under your watch and not be responsible for it? In any other organization, such level of incompetence is severely punished. So it's the fact that he actually chose to step down.
Are you saying that was he supposed to go and audit each and every item?
No, he doesn't have to audit each and everything.
FIFA has got financial controllers. It has got many people who are responsible for doing that.
And it has a head.
And now,
I'm afraid we just need to move on. I know we can keep talking about
honestly,
this from now till eternity because everybody is passionate about football.
The head of audit is the one who's hunting him, but he's the one who should be fired.
No. No, I think it really has to be clarified. If you're the leader of an organization, it is your responsibility to manage your subordinates.
Yes. Definitely. At this particular juncture, I agree with all of you. We need to move on right now. We're talking about the AFCON 2017. Of course, we all know the group we are all interested in. As far as we are concerned, we're in the Smiling Coast. Is that group that consists of the Gambia, South Africa, Cameroon, and of course Mauritania. The first leg has been played, and we see Mauritania lost to, I think, losing to Cameroon. Cameroon 1, Mauritania 0. And the good news is that Gambia drew with South Africa. What's your take? Let me start from you, Paul.
Well, I'm happy about the result. In fact, it's one of those draws that feels like a victory.
Okay.
What I'm not happy about is that though we were very strong defensively, going up front, we're not as dangerous. I mean, even though you show that discipline of defending against a good team like South Africa, you're supposed to at least have 1 or 2 shots on target, do a bit of counter-attacking. But that didn't really happen. It was all and out defending. And, well, the point was got, and which is good.
The 3 point is what is important. It's got 1 point now. When I say 3 point, I thought, winning is 3 points. The point is what is important. Let's wait for the return leg where that will be home, and that will be more with the fans and everything. What do you have to say?
I would kind of say with the fact like what Paul just said right now. Okay, them defending, it's good because we didn't concede any goal. I think that's what we needed. Yeah, they should have gone out to attack. If you're to analyze the thing, I would say they're a little bit scared because people are talking about them not being ready right from the inception. Yeah, so let's just hope if South Africa should come to our country here, we can
If we can hold them to draw, they will do better.
Oh, you know
right
why?
there in
You know why
Banjul.
we do that? Because we mentioned many mouths are on the Gambia.
Wow.
People are saying yes, Gambia. You know, we didn't prepare ourselves to that extent. Now all this is going not negative way, but it's coming to us in a positive way. That being the case, we would make it.
Okay, we'll make it. And Takunda, what's your take on this?
My opinion on the matter is, to begin with, they play the right way.
Okay.
South Africa is a really, really good team. Sometimes it doesn't show, but they are a really, really gifted team. So they played the right way. They had to defend, they had to get the point, and they did exactly that. Now, when it comes to the return leg, playing at home, the issue for me is attacking is a good idea, yes, but it's risky. I would still play in a defensive manner, maybe try and get more attempts on target, but really I would still approach it from a defensive point of view, simply because Cameroon has already won. It's in their best interest to make sure they hold South Africa to the same, scoring margin to allow themselves to get that second place if possible. So at the present moment, things are going well, and you just hope that, when that return leg comes, a few counter-attacks here, maybe a lucky shot of a penalty, and things will go.
And everybody will celebrate.
We'll all be held. We'll all be
We
waiting.
didn't mention the penalty that we had. It
Okay.
was a clear penalty, but then it was, I don't know what's wrong with the referee, or the eyes was not good. But to be honest,
The referee is obviously blind.
To be honest, we get the 3 point there.
The referee was like the god of the match. He had the
Obviously
final
blind.
say.
Yeah,
but it's sad.
I
It's
think
sad.
you guys are going to blame Blatter on it, since everything that
No,
goes wrong with
Blatter-
football.
Honestly,
That's
probably he probably has something to do with
Maybe
it.
the referee is thinking that, they might
Blatter has stepped down. I can do anything I want. At this particular juncture, I want to quickly just ask us, as we round up on this viewpoint, Sekrupo, what's your take? Who do you tip for this group?
Well, now I'm thinking Cameroon have got a slight advantage.
Okay.
But if Gambia can do the same thing in
Okay.
Yaoundé, I think we can take Mauritania home and away, and there's a 35% chance we'll make it.
Okay, that's Gambia. And then you,
Okay,
Shida?
since we played more or less in the same vein with South Africa.
Okay.
They didn't dominate us and we didn't dominate. So Cameroon, I think it's just gonna be a trust for us.
Wow.
I know what I'm saying.
That's another Gambia. What about you, Takunda?
For me, I'm waiting to see the second leg. At the present moment, I think it's an optimistic position. You can be positive about it and feel good about it, but you need to establish something in that second round. Maybe if they get a 3 points, I'll be feeling really, really positive about the outcome.
For now, you are standing on the fence.
For now, I'm on the fence. I'm the 50-50 guy.
Okay, at least the same majority carries the votes. Of course, for me, I also believe that Gambia can make it. On this note, I want to thank you all sincerely for this beautiful discussion. Thank you for watching this viewpoint on SportsLink. We'll be back next week for another exciting edition. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Thank you for joining us in this week's episode of SportsLink.
Do join us again next week as we keep on updating you on the different sporting events and activities.